Oh my god. Okay, welcome back to another YouTube video. And in today's video, I have another complete Lego build that can just barely fit in frame today. Well, actually, yesterday, I decided to take apart the FSS Scorpion Evo. And if you don't know what that was the assault rifle with the removable stock. It was supposed to be a bullpup, but the magazine thing never really came a real thing. Actually, you know what? The magazine worked at 2 points of time. Then after that, I focused on taking the stock and making that removable, and then that's pretty much it. Um, so that thing's taken apart. The M60 is still up there. The M60 is right there, doing just fine. M60's vibing. Keeping that thing for a while. If I get more pieces, I'll build a 6 wide Lego M60. Um, but for now, we're gonna focus on this bolt action rifle. I didn't really have anything to base it off of. I tried to go of more of a Car 98K style, more of a classic, more of a little bit older rifle here. So I guess I'll just go over it. Yes. Okay. So I feel like it'd be best starting from the back, but I'm gonna do it traditionally and start from the front. So at the front we have our barrel or suppressor, whichever one you want to call it. It's Lego. It can be whatever. And we also have, dangerously enough, our front iron sight on the end of our barrel. Now this is not a very high quality build, as you can tell. It is a rectangle barrel, which is if it wants to shoot rectangle 7.6x2s, it can shoot rectangle 7.6x2s. It can shoot whatever it wants to. It can shoot airsoft BBs. It can shoot whatever it wants to. It's Lego, okay. Anyways, we have that. We got the whole front here. Move on along. We got our rear iron sight. So iron sights look pretty good. I probably can't show you them, but my best way to show you them, actually, it's the rear iron sight here, and then it's just kind of this. It's kind of that. Wait, no. You get the idea. So that's that. Next, below the iron sight, we have a functional trigger that does nothing, but it's actually spring loaded. You can actually see a spring in there to where it's pushing it back. So now you have a functional trigger. Now I would use the actual trigger piece down here, but I don't know if that glue's holding on. No, yeah, the glue just popped. You can see that's why it's still on, kinda, but it's kind of not. Yeah, you can even see the glue even though it's blurry. But that's there, you know. And the grip, I took the grip style off the M60. It's almost the same exact grip off the M60. Just a little bit, I think this is a little bit longer. No, this is a little bit shorter, actually. So this is a little bit shorter than the M60's grip. Let me feel the M60's grip real quick. Oh yeah, the M60's grip feels 10 times better. That thing's 10 times longer. This is so much shorter than the M60's grip. But this one acts as a functional trigger instead of a stale trigger with a trigger guard. We'll get to this whole situation later. So then we move down. You can see we have some support beams, which is the one rod going across is a support beam. It's on both sides. This is kind of really holding it together. If these weren't on the build, this build would not work. Then we have another one, just in case, back here, holding the two plates in together. You can see these two plates, these little bowls. And then we go down this long stock until we reach the end of the stock, which is nothing. But if you turn it around to the left side, this is the left side, with the bolt on the right side, or whatever you want to call it. Push that back in. It has a little door. So you can store, like, O-rings or whatever you want in there. You can really just put some Lego pieces or just, like, a dime in there and call it a day. Put like a penny or something in there, you know? Something cool. So with that being said, we'll move on to the bolt area. So this is the area where the sniper rifle comes in. So if you turn it around to the right side facing the camera, aka right side on your right arm, that's some clean little sights. You have the bolt action. Now it's not a very long travel, but there's definitely some travel, and you can even gravity drop it. Gravity drop bolt action. Isn't that cool? So if you take these pieces off, you kind of see the system we're working with here. Now I'll go more in depth in a minute, but it's just mostly a blank area where that can be pulled back, and you can even see the rod pushing up into something in there. We'll get to that in a minute. So if you want to go internally into this thing, all you have to do is take your bolt and you want to pull it up, and it's going to start pulling off some pieces. It's going to start pulling off the middle, which is that gray piece. That gray piece should come off, and then you should see this area first off. So this area is where you can add your silicone lubricant or whatever you want straight into these holes to make it more, well, I guess like smooth. Dang, I'm just having grease everywhere. But you know how this is pretty much the system. This is it. This is how it goes in and out. With that being said, we have another support beam in here holding both of the sides together very tightly and nicely. And then to put this back in, you just put it back in. There's nothing special. It just drops right back in where it came from. Holy crap. To put it back in, literally just align this piece right here and just drop it back in. It's the most self-explanatory piece in the entire build itself. And it just pops back in. And then it's back to normal. Put on the covers to where it only limits a certain amount of bolt to be flung outward, so it's more enclosed. Now, the last piece, which is just something fun, you know, just something fun and cool. This is a hollow sight, okay? Now, this is not your standard hollow sight you slap on a Picatinny rail or nothing like that. No. There's much more behind this little hollow sight. Okay, listen very closely. There's a piece on the sniper where it attaches to these two little lugs and it clicks in. These two tubes are the wires, because this is a blue dot. You know, this is a little red dot sight. So you have to take little wires go up there, and they go through here, and they display. You know, it just displays the dot on where the glass would be, but unfortunately, there's no glass and or plastic here. So, holy crap, why in the heck, man, what do I do to you? So, first thing you would do is you'd remove this sight if you want to. It doesn't really matter. And then, I couldn't put a placement up here because I didn't feel like it. I had to get this video out today, so I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead and record the video now. So I put a piece back here. You can see the two little lugs, and then the two little lugs, and then the two little lugs. Click. Boom. And then it's in there. That is literally the easiest install. There is no rail at all. It is a floating hollow sight, guys. Floating hollow sight. Looks terrible in the position, but just for something quick, all I'm seeing when I look down here, right? Oh yeah, and you can still pull the bolt all the way back. It looks really close, which it really is. It's like right on the optic, but once you look down the red dot itself, it displays that beautiful 4K quality. I mean, what am I talking about? Wait, you know it'd be cool if like someone made like, you know, this is probably a thing, a red dot or like an optic where it's a camera. So like, this is already a thing, but still, I'm gonna talk about it anyway, right? So let's say like I built a red dot, right? But listen, it's a camera, and there is optics that record while they're showing you the display of the reticle at the same time. But if you could zoom in and zoom out, just like a phone camera, I know that's a thing, but I'm not sure if it's a thing. So that makes sense. But yeah, that's that. It's nothing simple. So I guess if you enjoyed today's video, uh, it depends if you feel like subscribing or not. I'm not really telling you to. But yeah, that's it. Comment below what you want to see me build next, because I got to find out something to build next. So peace out. TikTok, Twitch, Instagram link will also be in my about page. And goodbye.